Hello, today I will talk about how to buy a condo in Toronto. I will highlight the main principles of buying a condo and describe the most important steps of a purchase process. Hello, my name is Olena. I am a real estate broker here in Toronto. My team and we help our clients to relocate to Toronto or simply to move within great neighborhoods in the city. In this video, I will explain how to purchase a condo, avoiding mistakes and regrets later. But before we begin, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit that bell button to be notified every time I post a new video about living in Toronto as well as its real estate. Please comment down below so I know what questions you have and what topics to cover in my next videos. Let's begin. First of all, I encourage my clients to think about any purchase of any property as of investment, no matter if they are going to move in there or they are parking their money hoping for a profitable outcome. Here are the main principles of buying a condo that you have to analyze. First, location. Second, view and floor. Third, maintenance fee. Fourth, surroundings. Fifth, reputation of the building and its management. Sixth, floor plans. Seventh, ratio between units occupied by owners and leased in this building. Eighth, demographics of the building. And ninth, analyzing the price. When working with the condo buyers, I examine those points because they affect the current price and will affect the value of the property in the future. It will be fair to mention, though, that there are no condo exists that may satisfy all 9 points at the same time. So when working with the clients wanting to buy a condo, we discuss and prioritize expectations before we even start showings. Let me give you an example. My clients were aiming to buy a condo in the Yorkville area, and after a few showings, they selected 2 condos as their top choice. The first unit was at 181 Davenport Road, and another one was on 155 Yorkville Avenue. Both condos were in great locations, in excellent conditions, in newer buildings, and the floor plans were meeting my clients' requirements. The unit on 155 Yorkville had a great unobstructed view, which the unit on 181 Davenport was definitely lacking. I shared my knowledge about 2 buildings, and based on that, my clients have chosen an apartment on 181 Davenport Road. Why though? I told them that, to my best knowledge, short-term rentals were permitted at 155 Yorkville. Short-term rentals would mean strangers in the building all the time, even though the building was managed well. It also would mean less value appreciation in the future, as this building will always have the Airbnb kind of reputation, which is not for everyone. In this case, with these clients, the reputation of the building was chosen over the view. Think that you are buying not only a condo but also a lifestyle. Your lifestyle will be determined by the location of the building, its management, and people living there. For example, before putting an offer, it is important to find out who is a typical resident in a particular building. Let's say you are a working professional in your late 30s looking for a quiet condo in an established building in the Bay Street corridor. You like the listings at 65 St. Mary and 1080 Bay Street because they offer a great unobstructed view on Queen's Park. In this case, you must know that these 2 buildings are known as U-Condos complex, and lately this complex became a favorite place to rent among the students from the University of Toronto given its proximity. Another very important point that I would like to bring to your attention is that if you are paying a premium for a unit with an unobstructed view, make sure that there are no ongoing or planned construction in front of your windows, because once you have the view blocked, the value of your property will go immediately down. To conclude this part of the video, I must advise you to work with a full-time realtor who will analyze the property of your choice and save you stress of bad surprises after closing. So what to start with if you are buying a condo in Toronto? If you Google this question, you will find millions of websites that recommend three main things. First, to get your mortgage pre-approval and to understand how much you can afford. Second, to define what property you are looking for. Third, to hire a realtor. I will agree to these points obviously, but I must add at least one more. Start your buying process with a free consultation with a realtor. You may even interview several agents to find the right one who listens, hears, and comprehends. This realtor will help you to summarize your priorities, which we discussed in the first part of the video, establish your budget, time frames, and the general schedule and rules on how you are going to work together. Don't disregard this step, as consultations are commonplace in many industries. In real estate, when you are ready to spend $1 million or a few million of dollars, you must understand that your goals are heard and you are working with the right professional. I want to show you the email from my past buyer clients, which is a great example of a serious approach that sets a strong start of a purchase process. This email has everything in it. First of all, why they need to move, their budget, what features they absolutely need to have in their new home, what they would like to avoid in their new home, and their daily schedule to accommodate showings. These types of emails establish a great working atmosphere and success is guaranteed. If you are not in Toronto and planning to relocate here, there is always an option to talk over the phone or to meet virtually via Zoom. After the initial consultation, the process of buying continues with selecting relevant options online, showing them and selecting 2-3 properties that you like the most. When you have 2-3 properties of your top priority, we meet in person or via Zoom meeting, and I analyze these options according to the principles I described in the first part of this video. Based on this analysis and at this stage, my clients usually choose one property to put an offer on. Now, offer time. All the agents use the same standard forms for their offers, and your offer will consist of pre-written standard part and also the clauses and conditions that is not only reflecting the price and the closing date, but also protect you as a buyer in this deal. The most important parts in the agreement of purchase and sale are: number 1, price offered; number 2, amount of your deposit; number 3, possession day; and number 4, Schedule A for clauses and conditions. The first 3 points, price offered, amount of a deposit, and a possession day, are easily determined based on analysis of the property that I perform and based on the information you provided on our first consultation. Clauses and conditions, though, are discussed right before drafting your offer. With those, I make sure my clients have enough time to confirm the mortgage with their lender, review status certificate, which is the main document and bylaw for the building, revisit the property several times before closing, to receive all appliances in a working order, and to confirm with the seller that the property hasn't been altered without permits and has no other liabilities, and so on. Your offer can be accepted, rejected, or countered. As negotiations in most cases are an inevitable process, I usually stay in touch with the seller's agent to understand what potentially can be done to bring a seller and a buyer to common grounds. My clients are always informed and advised on what the seller expectations are and how reasonable the conversation is. If your offer is accepted and the deal is firm, all you need to do is to work closely with your lawyer and to plan your move. I'm happy to assist at this stage as well. Movers, contractors, designers, cleaners, and other professionals might be found in my contact list of referrals for your convenience. There are a lot of other very important details to the process which need to be explained. For example, what the status certificate is and why it is important to have it reviewed, how to determine the price of your offer, how to build effective negotiations, how the process is different if my clients are not in Toronto and buying remotely, what happens if there is another offer registered for the same property, and many, many more. I answer all these questions at the first consultation or during our working process. In this video, my goal is to give you a general overview on how to buy a condo in Toronto and what main principles are. It is easy if you're well advised and the process is well planned. If you are moving to Toronto or simply wondering what area to choose for your new condo, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit that bell button to be notified every time I post a new video about the best condo districts in Toronto. Please comment down below with your questions, and if you are thinking of moving to Toronto or simply relocate to a great neighborhood, I will be happy to help. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next videos.